Welcome to Professor Photo, the podcast series. My name is Rick McCauley, and today we're going to talk about digital asset management, or DAM. We're going to start by inserting a SD card that I used on my recent trip to Bimini to photograph the dolphins. The first order of business is to open it up and take a look inside. We've got a root folder called the DCIM, or Digital Camera Image Folder, and that's the same on every single camera you're going to be using. Then we have two subfolders. These might have slightly different names, but on my machine it's the 184D500, that's the name of the camera that I'm using, and the 185D500. Each of those folders can contain up to 999 images. I prefer to make sure that none of my folders are more than 500 photographs, just to make accessing them and organizing them and editing them much quicker. So I actually took the one folder that contained 1,000 photographs and split it amongst these two folders. So I'm going to start with renaming the root folder, and we're going to use the naming convention of the year, 2 digits, 17, 08, and then 13, and then a brief description of what I went and photographed, dolphins. I'm going to highlight that text and copy it so that I can go to the folders on the inside, and I can change those to that same name, but add the extension 01, so these become sequentially named folders inside of that root folder. The second one, I'm going to do the same thing, Command V, and I'm going to add the 02. And you would continue to do this for as many files that you have. To take a look at how this works out in the long run, let's take a look at our hard drive over here. And you can see that there's a 017 folder already created, and in it is every single photograph I made during this calendar year. If you're going to use Lightroom, what I do is each year create a catalog for the year itself. This entire hard drive can then be just duplicated onto a second hard drive and have a mirror image backup at all times. No matter where you are, no matter what you've been doing, this file structure will keep you organized and keep you being able to find your images at any time in the future. Simply dragging this root folder over to the 2017 folder will start the copying process and get those images to move over into the structure that we have.